It comes as no surprise that both Bose and Sony have taken a special place among audiophiles for their outstanding repositories of flagship accessories and top-drawer sound-integrating quality over decades. While it's no surprise that the Bose QuietComfort II, ever since its release, has been turning heads from its widespread community, a new contender from Sony called WF-1000XM5 has just landed in the market in the form of the direct successor of the legendary WF-1000XM4. With such adrenaline junkies revolving around hype, which one of these earbuds do you think will triumph over the competition or care to add to your collection? Let's reveal that, shall we? Having trouble creating your online course video? At 10 Studio, we specialize in creating video courses for instructors like you. With our 7 years of experience and 80+ completed projects, we're confident that we can make your course engaging and easy to understand. To get more students and increase your earnings through attractive online course videos, contact 10 Studio today. You cannot escape the reality that wireless earbuds are getting smaller and smaller with every new release. And this is evident when QuietForm 2 and XM5 earbuds have got smaller than their predecessors while keeping the level of comfort intact. The QC2s have a broader sense of intuitiveness, as it's easier to manipulate when wearing and keeping them in check, thanks to their stability bands preferred over rubber wings that were commonly used by their predecessors. The XM5, on the other hand, has a tiny upper hand that comes with 4 sizes of ear tips compared to the 3 bands from Bose. While the XM5 is 25% smaller and 20% lighter compared to its predecessor, kudos to Bose for providing a fit that's on another level. Apart from that, Bose also gives you a range of color variants, as opposed to Sony's default and signature black-silver version, making Bose a perfect choice for customers having a special interest in variety. In one way or another, the QC2 as usual holds up to be a cutting-edge piece of tech, but not without a few caveats. Every time you attempt to wear the buds, you'll be greeted with a short sweeping sound which confirms Bose's custom-tuned sound calibration is working properly. This feature measures the acoustic response of your ear canal to fine-tune the ANC based on each individual's preference. It lets you hear different yet the right dose of sound emanating from these earbuds. But since everyone's perception of sound is different and it's the same technology that can produce a slightly different result than tested in the lab, you can end up encountering a hit-or-miss situation given your tolerance to a repetitive sound. However, the lack of a Bluetooth multi-point feature means you cannot connect to multiple devices simultaneously, which could be a deal breaker for a lot of disgruntled users. With no support for high-quality wireless audio codecs, alongside no wireless charging, it seems a little off for the lack of a better word. While the total runtime you get with both buds is 24 hours, you'll get 6 hours from Bose and 8 hours from Sony from a single charge. On a granular level, the XM5 with only a 3-minute charge can run for an hour, while a 20-minute charge gives the QC2 2 hours of playtime. In terms of protection, both of these earbuds come with a relatively basic IPX4 rating, making them okay for working out, but we'd advise caution regarding submersion. The XM5 comes with brand new Dynamic Driver X, which, according to Sony, provides a wider frequency reproduction, deep bass, and clear vocals. They've also implemented a new processor called the Integrated Processor V2, which acts as a direct upgrade from the V1 variant from their predecessor. Sony also added a head tracking feature similar to the dynamic head tracking you'd be familiar with from Apple's spatial audio tracks. Though somewhat limited to Sony 360 reality audio tracks on Android, the feature adds a much-needed form of realism in terms of mobile gaming and augmented reality. And just like their predecessor, the XM5 supports the high-res LDAC codec, DSEE extreme upscaling, and 360 reality audio while keeping fan-favorite features like adaptive sound control, speak-to-chat, and multi-point connectivity intact. Now that Bose is revered from their ANC tech, the sound quality scales evenly. These earbuds come with an evenly balanced sound profile that provides a combination of detailed sophistication, refinement, and richness to the audio. And when combined with the dynamic properties of the earbud, it becomes an instant delight. Sony, on the other hand, offers something different by reinventing the sound profile of the XM5, which leads more to analytics than high fidelity. The bass comes across as well balanced with a new level of variety that redefines the sense of texture and definition. This time around, Sony prioritizes less on the bass and more on clarity and details. At this point, it's very hard to conclude who will win this soothing rivalry, so do tell us your preferences and thoughts down in the comments. Even if you haven't used it as of now, we hope our video will give you the sense to reconsider buying them to cross-check how much we have endeavored to give you the most first-hand useful review. Now, harking back to ANC, Sony has upgraded the already excellent ANC on the XM5 with an additional microphone on each ear, resulting in better mitigation of distracting noises. This leads to low-frequency noises as a courtesy of the robust ANC, which aren't an issue anymore. This apparently mutes the world and shuts the door of your eyes or ears, so to speak. However, Bose, being the pioneer in ANC technology, is still holding on to the throne as the supreme choice, as each ear comes with 4 microphones that effortlessly block outside distractions. Bose makes sure that the loudest of conversations are barely audible, guaranteeing you can enjoy your music and take phone calls in the most challenging situations. In summary, the XM5 can easily be called the best earbud for Android by a ton of users, with their above-average ANC, new and improved features, more compact design, and sound quality combined. But here's the thing, if you prefer a pair of buds that focus largely on ANC and overall comfort, you simply cannot take your back on Bose. In being the upper echelon of earbuds, none of them come cheap. You can get your hands on both Sony WF-1000XM5 and the QC2 from Bose for $299. So these were our 2 cents regarding the comparison of Sony WF-1000XM5 versus Bose QuietComfort Earbuds II. Which one of these are you going with? Do let us know down in the comments, and as for everything else, drop us a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this on your feed.